T side. Overpass, we'll see how prepared they are for it. It's one of those maps that they don't mind playing, but probably should mind playing given their record on it so far. Strangely enough, Seigemann didn't notice it last match, but in fact they have P2Ks across the board. 4 P2Ks. Superior ammunition count, far much more. It's 1 bullet per mag, sure, but it's 2 additional magazines as opposed to, or an additional magazine as opposed to USP that simply has 1 magazine. Or 2 magazines additional. All 5 players for Quixz Esports waiting outside of this B-bomb site that has, in fact, 4 players committed to it. AMCS is going to drop in now. That flashbang is going to fly in, but it's a little mistimed. That nade is not, however. And the damage is going to be destructive. Doobie drops down low. Frog taking down a second individual. Doobie dropped in with a nade, and Frog taking down a second. And the fight between Toshkin and Hellfire here. Knife pulled out, but it's going to be no cigar. Hellfire ready for the players to push up towards that short position. And Frog, the flick. Ooh, juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. The man nets himself a 3K and an assist that counts as kill. Not bad at all. In fact, Toshkin and Frog simply had a hand in all 5 kills. Just the 2 of them. There we go. Frog gonna get himself a Galil and full utility going into this round. 4 players for Seigemann, yet again aggressed to a single position. It's gonna be long, and that's where they're headed. Aggression's coming through. They're pushed and they're sprayed down. Oh dear, close are all of the battles. But all 5 stay alive for Quixz at an arrow's fucking knife's edge. As Seigemann lose the second round. Going into the bye round, AMCS is elected to get a scout. Don't underestimate that scout, especially on this map. This map is op-centric as all hell. There's a million lines for you to fall back to on both sites, which means that you have a lot of angles to fight with that scout. And that scout itself is actually going to go over towards that long position, long bathrooms, in fact. It's going to try to boost itself onto plant pot. He's trying, but he remained unsuccessful, and he's going to remain on the floor. Well, 5 players for Quixz Esports are going to aggression over towards Fountain. The early smoke to bathrooms, allowing Vape Jar to push up to this position, holding off Connector. Fire is going to be first aggression. He's falling straight back. The counter flash to try to stop any further aggression. It's going to be unsuccessful. That flash, however, is not, as Hellfire nets himself a kill, and AMCS, the scout, comes through, gets a kill. Unable to land the second. Vape Jar trades it out. Actually moving up, getting another kill as well onto the site itself. Solid does trade, reload, badly timed, but it's not going to get punished. 2v1 now. Finns left alone. Coming over towards that banana position. Vape Jar planting safe, electing to believe that, in fact, Bank is safer. For that, he would be correct. Finns coming up to that short position. Chris. Does Finns know? It seems he might know. The flash coming through. No, he doesn't. And Chris has the angle. Takes him out. Little close round there for the first gun round, but Seigemann are going to be left back on an eco or a 4-spy. Tech pause comes in as Finns disconnects from the game. Oh, they all have the wrong weapon. They've all picked the P2K. Everybody has M4A4s? Right, because inventories were ruined. So everyone had everyone has the wrong weapons. Can't play with wrong weapon on CT. That is actually fair for Seigemann. They can't play with an M4A4 if they're used to the M4A1S. Ideally, you should know how to play with both, but as an M4A4 player, I can't play well with the M4A1S. Chris, that's because of the deathmatch gun thing. When you're on T side, if you're pistol and you're in the thing, then you get the USB. Whatever. Because you're meant to have the same gun. It would be weird if one person picked the USP and one person picked the P2K in the 1v1 room. So that's why I think that happened. Unless he got it outside or bought it, I guess, in warm-up, maybe? I don't know. Maybe his login worked. Maybe his login worked. But we have a little bit of tech issues as the players on Seigemann have M4A4s. Very unfortunate for them. Possibly losing the gun route because of it. We might be edging to replay this round, which would be bad for Quixz Esports, of course. Meanwhile, FaZe versus Furia is looking dastardly dangerous because, well, damn. Furia is currently leading 11-9 on FaZe's map pick of Nuke. And that's not looking too great. Rain still doing a great job outside, however. As always, so. There we go. People are rejoining. Finns has got himself his USP. Can you explain what is wrong? They all have the wrong guns, sir. Admin, they all have the wrong guns. Because CSGO is down. They all have the wrong guns. Do you need a reload of the round? No. No, you don't. Please don't. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Quixz needs everything they can get on Overpass. Especially round wins. Even if they're dubious like that. But here we go. FaZe Furia looking dangerous. FaZe did win the opening map, so if they win Nuke as well, that's 2-0 against FaZe. 10-11, however. FaZe have equalized. Or gotten close to equalizing, so that's good. 10-5 opening first half. Sun Furious CT side, so it's good that FaZe have gotten 5 rounds in a row on the oh, not 5 rounds in a row. Furia didn't win the pistol. But 5 rounds total so far on the CT side out of 6 rounds, so that's good. Paying attention to the IM Rio because it could be an interesting arbiter of how the major goes. Whoever wins the IM Rio could potentially win the major, and that would be 2 big events in a row. We're not halfway into the map yet. Okay. I have the stats, Solomon. I have the stats, Solomon. The stats say Overpass last season. 2 times played, 2. Wins 0. Right? And it's worse this season because last season we only had a 38.9% win rate on T side. This season we also have a 0% win rate on the map overall, but a 27.8% win rate on the T side. Listen, the players aren't listening, but it's real. These are the stats. These are the facts. They've never won an Overpass, which is why it's so scary. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, dear. Because what if we go back down and I have to cast another season of Quixz stomping on Division 4? Oh, dearie me. All right, cool. Well, the unpause has, in fact, occurred, and we're going to be getting out of the bye round. Or the pause. And 5 deagles for Seigemann. 2 flashes and a Molotov on solid. As players get ready for an aggression down towards towards Monster. The boost up. Hellfire's going to get dropped back down as they like to not go for that boost. All 5 players are here on the B bomb site. Bomb is dropped very far back, so wouldn't be too concerned about Quixz running into this execute. Ooh, no, the spray through. Frog dropped low. Chris pushing out, taking far too long to confirm the kill. Frog eventually does on Doobie on short, and in fact, Vape Jara with the smoke, he's running all the way over towards A. He thinks that all 5 are B. And he's going to find out that that is true very, very soon, but Hellfire is going to try to inform him that in fact we have quick rotations. Boost up is dangerous. Hellfire's going to go up. He's unable to get the kill. Bomb is going to make it onto the site right now, and he's going to try to get planted down. 3 players, all of them coming from bank or stairs, so they're not going to be worried about Banana. Especially as Frog is in that position, hunting. Not going to re-peek after taking that substantial amount of damage. He's simply going to wait for them to aggress on top of him. Toshkin to hold the cross. Straight through the wall. Damage comes through. Hunting needs to take his moment. And he chose it. Finn's eliminated. Last 2 left alive. Only going to try to get some sort of exits. But unable to make anything work. Hellfire on his own. Maybe try to pick up an AK, but he's not even able to do that. Can't confirm the kill on Hunting, and he's going to go down to the bomb. Not too much of a problem, however. Seigemann do have quite a lot of money going into this round. $6,000 on Hellfire alone. AWP and M4s coming out. Now that AWP is going to be quite powerful. One time has to be the first. That is true. There's a decent possibility that Quixz Esports could make this the first Overpass map win. And what a way to close out the season. A map that's eluded them for 2 entire seasons. And Chris just dropping his gun there, just for fun. A little bit of a drop gun situation. Default positions taken. Toshkin onto the rails itself, trying to get a spot over towards the B-bomb site, but nobody in a position where he can see. Vape Jar, meanwhile, just making sure nobody pushes over towards that middle to try to get control. Seigemann are playing this relatively passively. In fact, AimCS is going to move all the way back onto a site, leaving Long entirely out to the open. 1 minute now. Let's flash over towards the middle. Hellfire not gonna elect to not engage onto that situation. Aim gets the first kill, and the op has been revealed. Frog taken down as he pushes down on Banana. Quixz Esports going to slow things down, but at 45 seconds, things are ticking, and they are all clocks. Bomb should be retrieved, and they should be moving to make a final execute onto a bomb site by now. It seems like that's what they're going to be doing. 30 seconds now. Again, last round executes are always scary, but it seems like they're going to be heading over towards the B bomb site. Here we have Solid. Of course, Finn's moving back towards the ABC. Chris faking on A. Pulling Finn's a little bit backwards. Solid here has the potential to shut this execute down entirely. Gets the opening 2 kills. Hunting does trade, but he needs to get on site before he can get countered here. Finn's going to get pushed up and takes the bomb down. That's the end of the round right there. Chris hoping not to die, but is simply going to fall. And there we go. Seigemann finally getting the first round in round 5. Oh, dear me. Jesus. Difference between reading and speaking the correct thing. Concerning. But it is what it is. I need to learn that smoke so bad. It's a 128 tick smoke, so I can't really throw it properly in 64 tick, which is all I play on these days. Flashes towards the middle. That nade. Ooh! Drops Hunting down to below 50 HP. That's a HE grenade worth 2 bullets. Ooh! Frog diabolical. Takes the headshot off of Doobie. Returning the favor of the champagne head being removed with a saber from the last game. Flash flying through. 50-50 to hit on 64. Well, it's not worth throwing. Slowing things down. The counter smoke happening right there. Gonna make Toshkin feel uncomfortable. 1 minute, the smokes are coming down. Flash coming through, but the flash misses entirely. Finn's is unflashed, unbothered, moisturized in his lane, happy. Calm and relaxed, simply standing on top of some rails and getting some headshots. 4v4. 45 seconds, another late round execute. Aim takes down Hunting. And the bomb, yet again, in a difficult position. Vape Jara misses the shot on Aim. And he's kicking himself in the head for that one. 35 seconds, an execute needs to happen right now onto the A bomb site, and that's where things are going to try to fly. Frog has the single smoke grenade that could try to land in any form of position, but 25 seconds, this is running very, very low. Waiting for the smokes. Vape Jara gets the kill on the AWP. That's it, gone. AWP versus AWP, the thing goes in. Op needs to come out from long and try to take this position. Chris has been slowed down by a Molotov. And Vape Jar has been taken down. Now it's Chris in a 1v3 position. He's going to take him down, but the bomb needs to go down right now. Finns can push up. No concern whatsoever. It's going to get planted. But Finns sprays through the door. Through the corner, rather. And eliminates Chris. A chance there for Quixz to get around in, but unfortunately Finns is going to rip that out of their hands. Saving the AWP in the process. Yep, I've been seeing that. Doobie's been actually dropping, like, nice shot in chat a lot. He doesn't have a kill yet, this map, so I guess I overhyped him a little bit. However, Hellfire has been living up to his name. Currently 5-4. I'm sure he's going to make things a lot more difficult as things go on. AWP back in the hands of AIM CS. Meanwhile, Vapejara wishing he still had one. Up control, water control taken drastically by the Quixz Esports side. They need to keep things moving and keep them moving fast. Hunting is not ready. The flash comes through. Solid gets the kill. He's actually going to push all the way through to CT. Toshkin's going to be able to confirm that he's moved up in this position by the simple absence of him. Meanwhile, take him down, a laborious spray, but thankfully the damage his way wasn't too bad. But the HE is going to make it bad. Finns. Oh, flashed out white, but no matter. No bullets will land. Doobie, meanwhile, gets his open kill. Oh, dearie me. Toshkin moving on his way for the ace. 5 kills. 2 left remaining. 3 on the execute onto the bomb site. AIM CS, however, has this angle on water. Not too far away. Toshkin reigns. He's looking for the ace, and he's pushing up towards it. AIM CS is low, and he just takes the flash. What a baller move, and the ace comes in the way of Toshkin. Eliminating the flank. He moves his way through 5 kills, one by one. Taking the B site. Easy. Truly easy. 5 Deagles now on Seigemann as they've been whiplashed by the Toshkin. The COD himself. And 4 of those Deagles are going to head over towards the middle position. 2 of them actually going a little bit over towards connector, but no. I like to move around a little bit and taking these positions. They now know. Oh dear, it's probably B. Rotates should be coming in already. Quixz, the first man to meet an individual Hellfire. He's going to take down Doobie from short as well. That's B site wide open. They're going to be able to take this with absolutely no concern whatsoever. Solid, the next man to be seen. Quixz knows his position, sprays early. He's working with a little bit of an ace himself, but he's only got 2 so far. Toshkin's going to steal that potential away from him, but he needs to keep control of this position so he can manage things correctly. Nade, unable to do anything other than blow the door wide open. Quixz eliminated by Solid. Spray Deagle does take things down. Toshkin, he's feeling it. Takes down Solid, gets himself another 2K. And AIM CS just in T-spawn, waiting to get any form of exit kills on these people.
Terrorists
win. He's gonna get nothing. And in fact, if he wants to get, regrettably, if he wants to get head armor now, he's gonna have to invest a full $1,000 because he stood too close to the bomb. But he's not going to get for it. Smoke, flash, smoke, nade, and a Molotov instead. Full buy utility coming out from Seigemann. Quixz kind of running away with this T side so far. They're making things work a lot better than anticipated. Oh, back in the hands of Vapejara now. That Molotov's going to get countered, execute onto the bomb sites. 3 players towards Fountain. Taking control of middle instead, and once again, Hellfire's left it all alone. Electing instead to play the passive position on the outside mouth instead of playing otherwise. AIM, meanwhile, just jump spotting. Nothing but. Frog could get this position, could find Hellfrag in an off angle. The boost up, however, Hellfire boosting up his teammate AIM. This position's dangerous. Nobody's spotted it yet. He's seen Frog. Frog has been taken down. But the counter comes through. Toshkin spots it and trades. Hellfire concerned about long, but they know that the boost has to be there. Hellfire here. Quixz getting a little bit of a team kill there as Toshkin runs into his hail of bullets. Spotting bank and another one towards staircase. That'll be the 3rd player confirmed with the steps. All 3 players known to be towards the bank stairs position. Flash coming through denying. Toshkin, Quixz. Honing in the most dangerous position right now. Eliminated by Doobie. Quixz trades On to Solid, but Doobie's still coming out of that bank's position. Vapejara needs to hold this, but no, he leaves the angle open. And Quixz takes it down. No, Vapejara, silly decisions to swap the angles. He needs to hold that Quixz's back so he can maintain that hold, but no, instead, Vapejara elects to be a little bit kill hungry, moving to the right instead, and allows Quixz to be taken from behind. Quixz actually looking to be the one to take this map's HLTV rating and perhaps actually take Quixz Esports' #1 HLTV position away from Vapejara, as he presently holds it with a .0102 lead. Smoke connector to take over towards that water position. Frog, he's aggressive. He's already up on short. Takes a little bit of a peek, unable to spot Solid in that position, but does manage to get a little bit of positioning. Ooh, Finns is calling for the boost up here. This could be bad for Frog. He's spotted. Quixz is spotted as well. A little bit of traded damage. Nades flying through. Quixz taking a tickle. The FAMAS Hellfire. More tickle damage onto Quixz Esports. It doesn't matter much right now because nobody's dead yet and no utility or guns have been lost, but the problem is when those lead to easier kills later down. Tushkin here needs this flash. Flash comes through. Doobie does try to counter it, but is unable to do so. Player on barrels taken down by Frog as the execute comes through. In heaven, the player is the most concerning right now. That off player cannot be countered. Vapejara does it, however. Empties a big ol' 50 cal electric into his chest. Solid wants to deny the bomb plant and is able to. Quixz unable to get it down. 2v2 now, but the health is massively in the favor of Seigemann. They're playing together as well. They're right next to each other, and the locations are actually unknown. That smoke is going to alert to both positions as the shots come through. Vapejara drops one low. Hellfire dropped low now. Oh, the spray through. Vapejara now in a 1v2. Positions are unknown. He needs to hit both of these shots with absolutely no concern. No, nothing. Tech 9 is what he needs now. But no, he can't land it. Solid takes him down. And the AWP is retrieved for Seigemann. Gonna be dropped right back over towards AMCS. Let's just remove that. Dearie me, things are looking dangerous now. Pistols out for Quixz Esports. Smokes, Molotovs. It looks like they're going to be rushing B. The flash to counter it. Oh no, the spray down comes through. Solid gets 4 straight off the bat. And Tushkin's left with nothing but his thoughts. A flashbang, a P250, and 34 points of hit. Between him and God. Gonna try to take as much off position as he can to try to deny Solid the ace. Guess he wants to be the only man in this game with an ace. The sound's going to be heard from AMCS. The question is if he's going to be able to get the kill. He does. Taking down Tushkin. And changing skins. Why not? Quixz Esports now. Trying to avoid the equalization. As Quixz Esports are going to try to deny Seigemann getting their way up to 6. Their T-side so far has actually not been all that bad compared to previous T-sides. Certainly higher than their average so far this season. Flashbang is successful. Tushkin gets a little bit blinded, but the boost is unsuccessful. Nothing found so far. Ooh, the Tushkin. 87 damage done to Finns. He's going to be out of the round, basically. That counter flash. Unable to get much done. Quixz electing to run up to get the bomb itself and drop back down. Getting into this B position, but the problem is CTs have retaken water. Vapejara narrowly avoiding death. The FAMAS takes him down. However, no, that's Frog. Frog gets eliminated instead. Hellfire with a FAMAS of death, the French weapon. A 3-round burst with a magazine not divisible by 3. 21 bullets instead. Hellfire gets eliminated as 21 is not enough to take down Vapejara. 55 hit points back on him. Finn's still low. This could be effectively a 3v4, but Solid with that smoke is going to make things way more difficult. That's going to fade at 20 seconds, and that's not enough time to go B. Quixz Esports realize this as Vapejara continue to push up. Finns is in this position. Vapejara, you need to win this kill, but no, he can't. The flash comes through. Finns gets a kill at 10 HP with absolutely nothing, and the execute comes through. Hunning gets traded. Doobie trades himself, gets a 2K, and AIM-CS finishes it off, equalizing the game at 6-6. So far, it's an open game. Quixz Esports, they've been playing different than they have before, but this map, it's a difficult one. They have yet to win it. And they're going to give over the 7th round to Seigemann at the half of the round. In fact, in the half of the half. Effectively, they're going to hand it over to them. 13 rounds, only 4 remaining. Spray coming through, that's it. The counter flash to try to deny the rush, the Tech 9s and the Eagles. AIM-CS drops the bomb. That's going to be known now. The flash coming through. Hunning going to try to take position, but he needs to get this kill in order to even take any form of position. 6 bullets remaining in his gun. Not enough to take down 3 individuals, and he's going to take down 1. Finn's eliminated. Vapejara, however, taken down by Solid from behind. That's the bomb dropped for a second time, but Chris has an AK-47, unable to get the kill. The headshot too quick. And Hunning, left alone, is not going to be able to make anything work. 7 for Seigemann. Solid, performing an absolutely monstrous performance right now. 14 kills so far to 9 deaths. The only players rather, on the server with less deaths than him is Vapejara and Doobie. Not too impressive, because the rest of the server has 9. Except for Hellfire, I think has 10, so there we go. Not that impressive, but could be if you look at it the right way. Flash through. Chris is going to be able to take connector control. But the counter smoke is unable to keep him out of it. Vapejara, meanwhile, is going to try to take Fountain and, in fact, Bathroom's control. The flash is spent. Not flashing anybody, but it does help to take position. Chris coming down towards this B site where the execute seems to be going towards. 3 players committed here. Solid, Doobie, and Finns. Water heard there by Finns or Doobie, most likely. Smokes and flashes flying through. Now the flashes need to land. Solid gets taken down. Frog executing onto the bomb site. Takes down Doobie as well. The bomb site's now secured. 2v4 now. AIM-CS Hellfire is the one with the AWP at this point, keeping an eye on that short position. Misses the flick on the close player. Frog taking position. 4K for Frog. 2 from his POV and 2 from the enemy POV as Quixz Esports equalize yet again. And now the round to take the half. The 8-7 half, no matter which way you look at it. AIM is going to have an AWP, but Quixz elected not to save theirs. Vapejara not feeling it today, perhaps. Molotov thrown towards short. The push out coming. Doobie now pushing up. Frog takes 1 position, but unable to trade onto Doobie. The 3v3 comes through. That nade. Decent amount of damage onto Finns. Actually, it's only 7 points of damage. Negative $300, please. And they're going to execute back. They're going to move away. Falling away. AIM-CS has a little bit of an off angle here. A bit of a more passive position, waiting for the actual move into bathrooms rather than any former position. He's going to take a more aggressive position. Not anticipating the push-up connector as he knows that his friend, good old Finns, is pushed up. Vapejara was ready for it. Spotted the pixel and took him out. Meanwhile, the last 2 players over towards long. They're all the way up. MCS is going to try to maintain control on Banana, but currently the only thing keeping him alive is the 25 HP of Doobie. He's going to get flanked, and Doobie left alone in an impossible chance. He does have one. 2 players low now. He has a chance. The Molotov is going to make things even easier. The Molotov! The 1v3 clutch with the Molotov as Doobie takes them all down. The ace. Oh, boy. We've had like 3-4 aces in this best of 3. Jesus Christ. And Doobie, that's a wild way to finish off the half. 8-7. And the second half will start with Quixz on their CT side. Four players committed to B just to begin. But for Seigemann, it's only 3, 2 players towards the middle. Oh, Chris, way too aggressive. Simply giving them a kill, gifting them everything, and Doobie's gonna run up and he's gonna say, hey, I want more. Give me an inch, I'll take a mile. And Vape Jar will reply, as will Hunning. Kills galore for both of them. Vape Jar getting himself 2 headshots. Getting himself, could he get a third? Oh, it's laborious, but he's gonna hide behind the barrel. He's gonna get taken down by that nade. Ooh, he runs away, gets narrowly away from it. Does get the kill. And Vape Jar, after a little bit too many bullets, him and Hunning are gonna get themselves a duo ace. Oh, is that your pistol round, Azina? Oh dear, that's bad. Oh well. It's totally allowed to just steal pistol rounds. Dearie me, there we go. Equalized yet again now as Quixz Esports take the pistol. MP9's gonna boost up. Mid seems to be the aggression, however. Frog is gonna be yelling loud. I have a scout, and 4 players headed in my direction. That's a lot of bullets wasted into a wall, and not a lot of damage done. Vape Jar is gonna have to reload, and that leaves Frog out on his own. Does get a kill, however. Almost getting a second as well, dropping Hellfire down to 50 HP. That bomb is gonna be in Vape Jar's hands now, buddy. He's gonna get himself a third as well. MCS now left alone in a 1v4 with 17 HP. Gets the opening kill on Vape Jar. Absolutely disgusting shot, but what more can the man do? Legally, I mean. He's gonna get it removed. Chris finishes him off, and Vape Jar with a 3K to hold that off. Not bad at all. He's actually fighting back against Chris. He's gotten more kills now. Their battle for HLTV #1 status for our team is still ongoing. And in fact, Chris can come back still and get more. Seigemann. And 3 players over toward the B site. The bomb, they're taking water control. In fact, they're going all the way up connector short immediately. Pushed back a little bit by a couple of nades, a little bit of a peek, but nothing more than that, actually. The counter flash is ready, however, as Chris sets up Hunning and Toshkin to get a little bit peek into connectors. Solid gets eliminated. The nade from Fog takes down Fins, and Hunning's going to turn Doobie into Swiss cheese with a bit of an MP9 burst there, and that leaves 3 players, or 2 players actually, left alive. Aim and Hellfire, both of them. Frog's going to get destroyed, but that's going to confirm both of their positions. Rotates appropriate. Vape Jar in a 1v2 here. Could take a little bit of a strange position. Going to take down one, and he's going to get Hellfire as well. Both of them completely eliminated. Oops, sorry about that. 2 kills for Vape Jar. Moving the gap between him and Chris much farther apart. HLTV rating win for Vape Jar looking more and more likely. Quixz Esports increasing their lead over Seigemann with a gun round win. Seigemann, meanwhile, forced to buy Tech 9s. We've seen them win rounds before, however, from both sides, so... or at least get close for Quixz, so... question remains whether the players will be able to actually land anything. Connector seems to be where the aggression is coming right now. And Frog And Quixz will have heard that, alerting Vape Jara and Toshkin to that execute onto the A site. Vape Jara is going to be the man to see here. Gets one, unable to get trade. Solid, gets him right in the head. Close-up shot, Frog tacks away. Doobie eliminated the player from behind. AIM-CS unable to get any kills or deny that execute. Frog from behind spots him though and takes him down. That's a big problem. Quixz gets a 2K. Right back. Eliminating the last two players for Seigemann. Excellent work there for Quixz. Four AKs. Hellfire electing to pick up the AWP now. That nade and the Molotov, the combo. Frog is looking rough right now. That nade is not going to do much more help, but the nade is going to confirm his position, which results in Finn spraying him down. He had no chance of surviving that. Flashes up towards long. We might see Vape Jara calling for a little bit of help here, and Hunting is indeed going to throw a smoke before rotating up to help him. And given the fact that three players have been committed over towards long, and the flash was heard, you see Hunting actually moving up to that position. Two players on B, however, very cleverly realizing that the more information they have, the more likely it is that they will win round. Pushed into water. Doobie is just out of the corner here, but Vape Jara gets the opening kill on long. Second player spotted. The nade lands right on him. And the 3v4 man advantage for Seigemann, as they have a potential to actually take this round on. But two players are in connector. If they elect to go down here, no. Quixz should turn everything upside down, and he has. The bomb dropped right in front of him. Smoke. And the bomb is at his feet. He has full control of the situation. Spotted the last player. And now heard where Solid was, knows his position. The spray through coming, and Quixz wins the 1v4. Holding connector like an anchor on his own. And that alone is going to net him some HLTV. Ooh, Vape Jara is looking. And he's thinking, hey, give me the AWP. I want to get that HLTV up. 1v4. That spray is running through the smoke. That's going to... a little bit of tilt going on right there, a little bit of anger. And this is looking like the best game Quixz has ever played on Overpass against anyone. And Quixz, he's looking to get more kills, but Frog is going to be one to have first interaction. Shadow in his advantage, gets 2 kills. That's more than enough. 2 kills go the other way as well. 3v3 now. Quixz is the linchpin. He is on short. Taking down Doobie. He's feeling things, but Solid is making him feel things from behind, mainly bullets in his back. AIM-CS, however, is going to eliminate Toshkin. That's going to be a 1v2. Another clutch for Vape Jara to get some HLTV points back. Spotted. I don't know why he went for the USP. That was a very silly decision. I mean, even if he had like 1 bullet left, you could just reload. But either way, 4 spies going to come through for Quixz Esports, as their economy is a bit of a chaos mess. Toshkin had just 1,600 and Vape Jara had 1,200, and Quixz has decided to buy an AWP. Well, there you go. Dearie me, boys. Quixz Esports now on 12. The AWP for Quixz is going to be the first interaction here in connector. Spotting. There you go. Solid eliminated. They're going to be confused right now. The first interaction is an AWP. Maybe that's a 4 spy. Maybe they have a full buy. Perhaps their economy is a little bit miscalculated. That's going to change the move a little bit. Aim's going to be aggressive towards long, knowing that the AWP is unlikely to be both in connector and long, as both positions have been taken. Neither player on the B site, however, is keeping an eye here on short Doobie. And that smoke out to try to take position. Frog eliminated. Deagle gone. The walk up short. Toshkin is going to get taken down as well. Quixz up on the wall here has Hunting to help him, but he's beginning to doubt whether it's actually going to be B or they're going to be heading towards A site. Vape Jara confirming that there's nothing happening over in connector, but little as you know, To the left of him, about 2 feet behind that wall, is a player ready to take him down. Thrown nades are going to be heard. Jara unable to get the kill, even though he had the flank. And Quixz running in with the AWP. He has a chance here to get a lot of kills, and he's going to take 1 down with him. Finn's eliminated, but now he's in a 1v3. Best thing he can do is save this gun for the next round. The glass cannon finally getting 2 kills, actually. We saw it on Inferno in the hands of, I believe it was MCS back then as well. The glass cannon decided to... Oh my god, buddy, you can't do that. This is despicable. But we saw the glass cannon in the hands of Seigemann on Inferno, and it did absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, Quixz did in fact manage to get that AWP. To get 2 kills. Managed to get out of it as well. And managed to get himself a Deagle, Smoke, and Diffuse Kit. Ooh, that's a bit of information called over there, presumably from Vapejar or Toshkin. We shall see. Vapejar is going to get that AWP. Quixz selecting not to keep it. He's happy with the Deagle, but it's going to be yet another eco. As Quixz Esports are facing Seigemann. Yet again equalizing back here. At 10 to 12, going down to 11. Water, however, we're not allowed to see it because the auto director elected not to show it to us, but the boost up was successful. Vapejara taking down Doobie. Eliminated. Vapejara, he's aggressive further. Finns try to get the shot, did the damage, and confirmed the location of Vapejara. Gets sprayed down, knows that there's a potential for the other player to be there. Vapejara is electing not to keep that position up. Reload's going to allow Toshkin to push up. Frog digs him low, and Toshkin has the position. He's going to get the AK now. That's a AK and an AWP. Vapejara is in a disgusting position here. Spots a player, dinks him low, gets him down to 70. It's not quite enough, but the position he takes now is crucial. Misses another shot. 1 bullet is all he has. The flick shots don't matter when you only have 5 bullets and you don't hit anything, sir. And the AWP falls into the water to corrode for all eternity in the dimension where that round was played out. 12 to 11. Seigemann on the brink of equalizing now and perhaps even taking the advantage as the economy falls. AKs across the board for Seigemann, apart for Hellfire, who has himself an AWP. Something that Vapejara would have really liked to have. That nade could do damage. Oh, drops him down to 66. Not as significant with the AWP as with if you miss with the shot on the AWP, then, well, guess what? You're dead anyway. But could do a lot of damage. Frog as well. Equally going to eat those HE grenades. But that's not going to matter. Finns. The dink in the headshot is going to simply delete him. And that's going to leave Quixz with a man advantage going into this 24th round. A very, very important round for the economy of both sides. Quixz Esports need to win this, but confidently as well. Vapejara on the edge here. No flash coming through. And a missed shot from Hellfire. Vapejara now knows there's the AWP. Countered the flash, turned around, ready for this AWP to come out. Needs to reload. Unable to get the kill. Timing simply not in his advantage, but he did get 2 kills on that long position. Solid simply walked out on tank. Quixz is there to trade, but Toshkin's going to be confused how that happened. And now it's Doobie in a 1v3. Moving over towards this B position. Quixz is going to be the man he's going to be countering over towards. God knows why he's holding that position when Doobie is 1v3, completely alone. But we will see. Frog, the player, up towards. Quixz spots him. That nade could be dangerous. Does nothing. But the Heaven player of Frog is going to be the one to make the deal happen. And Quixz gets the flank as that battle occurs. Quixz Esports get themselves the 13th and counter Seigemann. Seigemann will be able to buy into this round, but some players will be lacking in a little bit of utility at the very least. Solid Only $2,300, and he hasn't even purchased yet. Tech 9 for him and Finns. Finns, in fact, electing to have a little bit more money for next round rather than fully buying up with his team. That could bite him in the ass if the Tech 9 doesn't get a kill that an AK could. Flash has taken mid-control, and they will have heard that connector. Chris gonna know that position. Meanwhile, Quixz Esports yet to get the MVP. The flash misses. Thankfully, Chris gets out of there before he gets too much in danger. That's one of the AKs as well, so Hellfire needs to make sure that that doesn't get lost. Thankfully, both Solid and Finns are ready for it. Chris, jump up there is unnecessary. What are you spotting for? What are you hoping would happen? All you're doing is electing to give them your position, but hey, we are on the third map, and it's 25 rounds deep. This might be just a little bit difficult. Meanwhile, over here on long, Vape Jara is the man to spot. Aim CS. Unable to get the kill. The nade's going to come through. Doobie dropped low now. A little bit of an advantage. Aim CS. Take down Toshkin from long meanwhile. And Vape Jara counters it. Aim done and eliminated. Op dropped. Meanwhile, Finns going to get the bomb down. A little bit extra money on top of the money he already had. 3v3 now. Frog in this position. Hellfire takes him down. And now it's Hunting and Vape Jara. Vape Jara elected to get the AWP due to his low hit points, but he only has one shot. He only has one bullet. And he lands it. Now, Solid. Not anticipated, not altered quite yet, not ready for the shot. To only have one bullet. They don't have a defuse kit. They need to get this kill right now. He got it. At a last second, Vape Jara got the shot. Not that Vape Jara wasn't going to be able to make it, but he did actually manage to get it. 0.4 seconds. Dearie me. God knows what y'all are talking about in chat. What is this? Rulisto? Why are you talking about Rulisto? You guys play against Rulisto? You guys played today? Alright, cool. 14 to 11. Quixz getting ever closer to closing this best of 3 out. Finishing Telialigaen on a high, but Seigemann, they want to do whatever the hell they can to stop that from happening. And they're going to do that with a B rush, the boost coming up. Chris taking position over here, but instead 3 players moving down over towards position. Toshkin's going to spot that, but he's going to let them get up. Meanwhile, Chris, oh no, Chris and Hunting the boost up. It's worked, but in the wrong way. Chris and Hunting like a totem pole looking down into Monster gets 2 kills each. Not allowed to see it, but excellent work. Could be a dangerous round. Quick aggression, Chris. Oh, waited to boost, waited to go with the crouched. For the second he had that angle correct. But the question relies, could they actually make this work? Chris now left low, as is Solid. This 4v4 is about equal. The question remains, will I be able to spot Hellfire here on short? Hellfire Molotov'd out of position, pushed away. Dropped low, that information is now known. Information, more found. Chris gets eliminated by Solid from short. Solid's gonna look behind, but the timing's not in his advantage. Frog takes the behind, equalizing back down to 3v3. Hellfire knows this position. But the rest of his team, AIM, believes there might be a gap over towards the A bomb site and has taken the bomb on a round-the-world trip. The question is, will Frog be able to hear this? They're playing safe. They're playing all the way over towards A. In fact, Hunting might be the indicator over here towards Finns. But the spot towards long, it doesn't see it. They disconnect from A entirely. not knowing that that's where the bomb is actually heading. Oh no! AIM has made a absolutely diabolical move here. As the bomb is going to go down, Finns is even going to get a kill. The spot comes through, and they still think it's B. Little do they know, the bomb is planted on A. And Hellfire and AIM have made an absolutely insane move. AIM-CS on short. 2v2, this retake needs to win for Quixz Esports. Time is ticking low, the smoke's gonna come through. Vape Jara misses the opening shot, gets the second, and the last player left alive, Hellfire spraying through, but he's not gonna get it! Frog defuses the bomb, the full 5-second defuse. And that's gonna finish it off. Quixz win, 2-1. A narrow win, but a win nonetheless.